But what if Nessie's Toho and Hammer film had actually been made? What would it have been like? And I'm going to let Greg do this last part real quick and wrap it up with a plot synopsis. And I want to say that we unfortunately have not been able to see any of the scripts for this movie because, as we noted, 2 of them are in the possession of Nakano, and 2 of them are kept in the archives of D. Munford University. I contacted D. Munford University, and they informed me that they are still under copyright by Hammer, so they can't make copies of them. So the only way you can see them is that if you have the money to jump on a plane and fly to the UK and go to their university and sit there for a couple days and read the scripts, that you can do that. But maybe we'll start a Kickstarter if you want to send us to the UK. All right, Greg?
Okay, on to our story. Before outlining our plot, we should take a look and consider who exactly would have starred in this film. Supposedly both Carraras and White have been interested in starring Charlton Heston and playing the 8th film as the male lead. Other potential candidates included Richard Burton and Burt Lancaster. Writer Brian Forbes had also reportedly envisioned James Bond actor Roger Moore playing the role, but Carraras deemed him too expensive. Supporting players included Ryan O'Neal, Michael Douglas, and Richard Chamberlain. Curiously, despite Hammer being famous for their scream queens, there's no speculation about who had been cast as the movie's female lead. According to Nakano, Hammer had made inquiries until about casting a Japanese actress in the role. Only to be told that a blonde Caucasian actress would try out the film did better at the box office. A more specific Japanese actor considered for the film was child star Kazuhito Ando, who had impressed co-producer Lloyd with his work in the 1975 British drama Paper Tiger. Carraras' abridged 1978 script did have a cast attached to it and included Richard Harris as Channon, Catherine Ross as Susan, and Richard Whitmark as Mark. However, since Nessie was never made, all such casting is only speculative. As we describe the film's story to you now, alongside accompanying original authorized body and talent artists, feel free to mention whatever actors or actresses you might have liked in these roles. And as a final note, the following plot synopsis is gleaned from what has been published previously in magazines and books dealing with this film. As previously noted, all surviving characters of this film are held in private collection, and as a result, no one on this panel has been able to see the actual scripts at this time. This following synopsis comes to you from Tokusatsu Hiho Volume 8, translated by audience member Michael Field. The story begins at Loch Ness in Scotland. A tanker truck from the National Nuclear Energy Research Center and containing gallons of a mutagenic steroid called butane-4 crashes into the loch. Nessie, a 1 million-year-old elasmosaurus, consumes the steroid, rapidly grows from a 12-meter plesiosaur into a kaiju-sized 60-meter monster. And during a thunderstorm, Nessie abandons Loch Ness for the North Sea with her ultimate goal of returning to her ancestral breeding grounds in the South China Sea. In the process of departing the loch, Nessie destroys a small village. And what was meant probably to be a funny moment, a local constable tries to run up men to guard the Nessie, but is shut down when representatives from the United States and UK arrive to take control of the situation. The revelation that the Loch Ness Monster exists is now a worldwide rampage attracts the attention of the main cast of characters, which includes Mark Stafford, an arrogant television reporter who believes that covering Nessie will be his big break, and Dr. Susan White, a female scientist who believes Nessie should be captured alive and studied humanely. The characters include Shannon, the Quint Stanton character, a hard-bitten vacation hunter who once Nessie has the ultimate trophy, and Comfort, a scientist turned company man out to ensure that Nessie is destroyed so that nobody finds out that her growth spurt was caused by T4. Nessie's first stop is in London, where she destroys English oil fields and attacks a cover craft in the Strait of Dover. Upon leaving London, Nessie heads for Gibraltar, followed by the Canary Islands, where she attacks a yacht. Indian couple watching the movie Jaws. The next step, she heads for South Africa, where she takes the very nuclear submarine towards Cape Town. Next up, Nessie arrives in the Indian Ocean, where she successfully intimidates a great white shark described in this book as, quote, larger than the one from Jaws. Then she swims past some underwater ruins containing ancient boss ruins which resemble her. Mark and Susan band together to try and capture Nessie using a fleet of tuna boats stationed in the Indonesian Sunda Strait. However, Chan arrives to try and kill Nessie, ends up getting decapitated by one of the tuna boat lines by accident. As the United States British Navy converted Nessie out to Hong Kong, a plan is formed where they use an oil tanker as a bomb, detonating near Nessie and killing her. Unable to stop their plan, Mark decides the best thing to do is expose it. Having also learned about the role butane-4 played in this disaster, Mark begins his broadcast just as the United States and British Air Force begin bombing Nessie, detonating the oil tanker. Mark chastises both governments for their roles in the degradation environment and now the murder of the Loch Ness Monster. In the end, Nessie dies a fiery death akin to the original Rodance movie of 1986. And of course, following this climax, the film cuts back to Loch Ness, which is an underwater earthquake. It dislodged a single issue which begins to hatch, which was sequel bait. But as we all know, the film So in conclusion, let's give our panelists a round of applause. Round of applause. A special shout out to audience member Michael Philpers who are translating that took us out to Heath article on it. And a little bit of an ad-lib, I'd like to also give a very, very special shout out to all of the artists that contributed to the panel and to the art book. So if anyone here who contributed to the book is in here, please stand up, please. And give them a special shout out. Shout out here to audience members who got your name here.
Me, Paul.
Paul here for documenting the panel. Last thing here, I've got this ink for sale. If you guys want to buy some here to help support us and all that.
It's all the art that was commissioned for this panel. So if you want a bunch of drawings, awesome drawings of Nessie destroyed and stuff, that's your book.
Right on up.